Okay, review now complete. AFL Round 10, Season 2014. Clearly the big news coming out of the round was Gary Ablett almost cited by the match review panel. Of course, I say almost because in the end they made the decision that he didn't need to be cited for that errant elbow on young Bulldogs player Picken. I suppose that was going to be massive had he have been cited and offered a week. Even with an early plea, they would have let him play this week, but it would have made him ineligible for the medal. Clearly it wasn't the case. They couldn't prove the contact, so it would have thrown everything into absolute mayhem had Gary been rubbed out. But it wasn't to be, and I'm sure Gazza will be tucking the elbows very close to his ribcage in the coming rounds to ensure that he doesn't get reported after the scare that he almost had. Moving on to the analysis though, Geelong North kicked it off. Great game down there at the Cattery on the Friday night. All eyes on Joel Selwood, of course, with Stevie Johnson not playing. Selwood no chance of featuring the votes there. He played an okay game, but I clearly felt, the likes of Hawkins, Kelly, Jimmy Bartell, they'll all figure, so no chance for Joel to get any votes. Probably one that got away for him, playing at home. Normally a game that, you'd expect him to excel in. Wasn't to be, to make up some ground on Gazza. GWS Richmond, Tigers bounce back, of course. All eyes on Trent Cotchin to see if he could make up any ground on little Gazza. Again, it wasn't to be. Jack Rewalt clearly gets the 3 votes there with the 11 goals that he kicked. Delidio, Dustin Martin, they'll be the sort of Tigers who'll figure there. So, once again, one that got away for Trent Cotchin. Collingwood West Coast, well, we were really watching closely the 3 stars out on the ground, Matty Prittis, Scotty Pendlebury and Dane Beams, and those 3 all actually do figure in the votes this week. I'm pretty confident Scotty Pendlebury will get the 3 votes. Really good goal in the last quarter. Captain's performance, particularly in the second half, and helped yank Collingwood over the line. I thought that Matty Prittis probably gets the 2. I thought he was on track for 3, Prittis, until, Collingwood were able to pull away late. And Dane Beams slots in for the 1. So those 3 are all progressing well and all figure in the votes in round 10. Port Adelaide Hawthorn, good win by Port over the Hawks, of course. Travis Boak, the skipper, led from the front. I think he's very hard to toss for the 3 votes. Outside of him, just lesser lights in either side to figure there. Gold Coast Bulldogs, I referred to the Gary incident earlier. Gary doesn't figure in the votes here. He was actually well held for the first time in quite a while. Hopefully other clubs, take a bit of watch out of that game and can work out how to tag Gary. Just to try and throw everything up into being more open for the Brownlow this year. Prestia played a great game. Lynch, I thought was also very good for the Gold Coast. We rounded things out with Carlton Adelaide, eyes there on Paddy Dangerfield, of course, and Mark Murphy. Neither figure in the votes there, and it'll be some of the lesser lights to get amongst it. So, all in all, bit of ground made up on Gary by the likes of Scotty Pendlebury, Matty Prittis, Dane Beams, but some of the others failed to make up ground. Stevie J, of course, didn't play. So, looking forward to round 11 when we get back to a full 9 games this week and swinging into it and seeing what can unfold from there. Thank you.